Hello YouTube, my dear friends and viewers. The hour is here and today we have this hour of Devastation booster box for opening. So let's check out what is inside right now. So Hour of Devastation has some great invocations as well. So let's hope that we get some of them. So this is our first pack, so let's get down to it. So there are some great invocations like Omniscience, some gods, yep. Alright, our first rare is... Our first rare is Driven and Despair. Alright, looks cool and I think it has some utility in Weenie decks. And a mountain. Jay's Defeat. Alright, we have some decent uncommons here actually. River Hope, Struggle Survive, and Wildfire Eternal. This is also a buy a box promo. It's quite an okay card, not really that great. And we have first foil, Unconventional Tactics. Oh, and a full art forest. I think it's depicting some blood and Nicobola's horn. So I'll try to speed up here and not bore you with the commons and uncommons. So we'll just focus on the rare, mythic and foils. Hopefully we get some great invocations as well. And our rare. And Admit Eternal. Alright, this is actually quite a powerful card I feel. For 3 mana you get a 5/5 and the drawback is not that bad actually. And Earthshaker Kenra. 2 mana 2/1 haste. Enters the battlefield. Target creature can't block with less power with Eternalize. So I think overall this set don't really have that many great cards except the invocation, but some of the gods like the Scarab God is actually not bad. Doom 4 again. Omnia Sphinx? What is our rare? Orchestras? Last Mercy. Looks not bad actually. Feels like a survival card against burn decks. Nisa's Defeat, Sunset Pyramid, Doom Diver Diviner, and a Fraying Sanity. At the beginning of each end step, enchanted player puts the top X card of his or her graveyard into his or her library. X is equal to number of cards put into the graveyard from anywhere. And the foil proven combatant. Oh, and a full art swamp. Ooh, Inferno Jet. And the Angel of Condemnation. 4 mana 3/3 with the ability to exile target creature. It's like a blink effect. Okay. So I'm trying to work hard more and trying to bring you more content, so do stay tuned. I have many more contents coming out really soon, alright? Appeal and Authority. Eternal of Harsh Truth. Struggle, survive, and no rare. Solemnity, okay, not too bad, not too bad. This card has a potential for lots of combos, and it has quite a decent value. I think it's about $8 to $10 now. Okay, not too bad. This is one of our better rares. Far Market, if near Deadlands. Var Manifestation. And the Rona's Last Stand. Okay, not too bad of a rare as well. For 2 mana you get a 5/4, but lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. Oh, Full Art Island. I like all this full art, so I'm thinking of getting more full art basics. So I'll probably try to get some fat packs or just buy from resellers of these full art basics. I think we can never get enough of full art basics, I guess. We have EDH decks, Legacy, Modern and Standard. They all require lands. Supreme Will. And a Reason to Believe. Scry 3 for a blue drop. And you can look at the top card of a library and you may put it into the battlefield. If it's a creature, if you don't, you put it in your hand. I like this card a lot actually, though it's not really a very powerful digging card because it's kind of card disadvantage, but it's one of the better digging spell I think that will be available in modern decks. Okay, this is alright. And the Overwhelming Splendor, our first mythic. It's a really powerful card, but at 8 mana is kind of high. It's like Humility, so opponent creatures loses all toughness, I mean back to 1/1. They also can't play any activate abilities. So it's like a one-sided Humility. Apocalypse Demon. Alright, that seems a very good card. 6 mana. And the next 4 is a Visor of the True. Oblique Spider, and an Hour of Glory. Exile target creature. If that creature was a god, its controller reveals his or her hand and exiles all cards from it with the same name as that creature. Seems like a counter to all the gods. Because in Hour of Devastation, the gods always return back to your hand if they die. So you need some form of an exile effect to counter them actually. Hostile Desert. Okay, seems like an okay card. Oh! And the foil are the planes, I like it. I love what foil basic, so I'm glad I get one from Hour of Devastation. Really beautiful, check this out. It's really beautiful. Whew. Another Hostile Desert. What? Okay. Alright, a Fuad basic. Alright, still a couple of packs more to go. So let's keep that going. Consign, Oblivion, Hazoret's Undying Fury. Shuffle your library, exile the top 4 cards. You may cast any number of non-land cards with converted mana cost 5 or less. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. Seems like a combo deck, I guess, for potential. But at 6 mana is kind of expensive. And a Nimble Obstructionist. Okay, seems like an okay card, like a mini Stifle, I guess. Our rare Fraying Sanity. Seems like we have 2 copies. Over here there's one as well. Oh my, where is my invocation? Pride Sovereign. Looks like a decent cat. Yeah, it's kind of slow, but it does have some potential, I guess. Kefnet's Last Words. Gain control of target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. Okay, seems like a okay card. I think EDH will be great. But I think in competitive, it's kind of slow again. Alright, Claim and Fame is one of the better uncommon in this set. Because it has the ability to return creature with converted mana cost 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. So it's quite a powerful card. And the Fame gives +2/+0 and haste. So in Legacy or modern decks, you can return Death Shadows, Tarmogoyf, and you can give it haste and you can just win a game like that. So it's one of the better uncommons in this set. And the Scavenger Grounds. Okay, seems like an anti-graveyard card. Hour of Revelation. Destroy all non-land permanents, and of course it has a cost reduction effect if there are 10 or more non-land permanents. Voice Scrounger, so no idea. This ooh, Scorpion God! Woohoo! Oh, first great mythic. It's quite powerful actually, because whenever a creature with -1/-1 counter on it dies, you draw a card, and the ability allows you to put a -1/-1 counter on another target creature. So it kills creatures, lets you draw cards. It's a big threat at 6/5, and it has the recurring ability. When it dies, you get to return it to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. So you can keep, like, it's like a win condition card. Our first great mythic. Whew! Bonto's Last Reckoning, another decent rare. It's like a bot white, but lands you control don't untap during your next untap step. Like a mini Damnation. Seems like the rares are getting better, so let's hope we continue that. Braid, okay, once again a solid sideboard card against the current standard format, especially Torrential Gearhawks. And an Hour of Devastation. Oh, foil rare! Swarm Intelligence. Looks pretty to me. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for that copy. Wow, I think this will be a great EDH card. Okay, so we have our first foil rare. Mirage Mirror. 2 mana becomes a copy of target artifact, creature, enchantment or land until the end of the turn. Seems like a potential combo card, I guess. I think I would like it in EDH. Alright, just a couple of packs more to go. Where is that invocation that we all want? Hour of Eternity. Okay, allows you to create some zombie for XX. And the hollow one. So it costs 2 cards less to cast. For each card you have cycled or discarded this turn. Oh, it's actually not a bad card actually, I feel. Seems potential in a cycling deck. Another Earthshaker Krana, which we have opened earlier. And a foil Oasis Ritualist. And a Dawn Pouncer? It's a cat. Well, it's not a bad card, but not really that great. Another Swarm Intelligence. Okay. Refuse to cooperate. Okay, don't feels like a really good card. Seems like it's true, the overall power of this set seems a bit weak. Not really a lot of chase cards, I guess. Our next Mythic, Razorcave the Foul-Blooded. Seems like a big bad boy, but it's a meh Mythic. You gotta sack another creature to find another card and put that card into your hand. Plus 2 life. Okay, so just 3 more packs to go, people. So let's hope for something great here. Another Dawn Pouncer. Where is our invocation? And an Endless Sun. Wow, that's real shiny and bright. Okay, seems like an safe haven effect, like you get a blink creature out of the game to save them and you can bring it back eventually. Wow, I think this card will look great in foil. It's really shiny and bright. Okay, this is our last pack. Let's hope for something good. Sunset Pyramid. Oh, another Claim to Fame. I like this card a lot. Another Mythic. Whew. Wow, we opened like 3 to 4 Mythic. That's not too bad. Nihab the Eternal. 5 mana 4/6. Afflict 3. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, add rate to your mana pool for each 1 life your opponent have lost this turn. It's a legendary creature, so you can use it as a commander. And a foil Dutiful Servant. Alright, so let's just quickly look through some of the foil and rares we have. Okay, so we have some decent foil here, not that great, but at least we got a full art basic foil. A rare foil, Swarm of Intelligence, and the rest are pretty mediocre foils. Well, good uncommon here. And yeah, some of the rares here. Bontu's Last Reckoning. Not a bad Mythic here. Another Mythic. Alright, another Mythic. And Reason to Believe is not too bad. Solemnity, another decent card. Orchestra, Last Mercy. And Mid Eternal. Hour of Revelation. The Scorpion God. Okay. So I think we did okay. Like I said, this set don't really have a lot of great cards or powerful modern or legacy playables. But I do enjoy opening this set so far, and we get some pretty cool cards here, some great mythic and some full art basic. So I just want to say thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it, and if you do like it, please consider subscribing, hit that like button, drop a comment, and as well share this video with your friends. So once again, thank you so much for staying with me, and I hope you enjoy this video.